What's going on, guys? Welcome along to another video. I'm Matt over DSR, and this is my lovely assistant. This is Jacob's second time out on the big bike, and if you've already seen, we've already released me taking Charlie out. Well, if you know and you've got kids, when one goes out, the other one wants to, so that is what we're doing now. And they both wanted to make their own video. Today's video is going to be my top 9 tips for riders taking on pillions that are small little children. Number 1 then is going to be a kit check. So you're going to teach them things to check out for and do whilst they're getting ready, just in case you forget as the rider they've already done it, and you can kind of bounce off each other. So simple things like helmets, making sure we've cleaned the visor so there's no bugs on there. The jackets, right now it's 25 degrees, we've taken out the thermal liner. We've opened up the vents to try and get maximum airflow so it's not too hot whilst we're riding. Same with the trousers as well, and the vents. It's just kind of everything that you do, your own personal kit that you do naturally, kind of without thinking about. Start teaching them, because then, like I say, they take more ownership over their kit and their gear to make everyone's life enjoyable whilst going out for a ride. Point number 2 then is going to be giving them a quick brief, because potentially we've been on the bike every week or every other week. They might not come on the bike between months apart. So a quick brief just to remind them of simple things of how to get on the bike, when they're on the bike, where to hold, when we're riding along and they want to shimmy and move their bums, kind of letting us know before they start doing it. So just give them that quick safety brief again and you're good to go. Okay, Jakey, so remember, when you jump up, left foot onto the foot peg, use the bike, stand up straight, fling your leg over and then find the other foot peg.
Yep, right.
You go for it, mate.
Left foot.
Yeah.
Swing. Still can't get on.
It's alright, take your time, mate.
Right foot.
No rush.
Over. Shimmy, shimmy.
Shimmy, shimmy.
And then the handles. Over here.
Yeah. Just make sure they're in the right position. I know you switch between them and the panniers, so just make sure they're in the right place for you.
Yep, gone.
Cool.
Point number 3 is the love handles, whatever they're called. Make sure you can hold on and be relaxing in that. And then there's the panniers handles. You can hold on here in that, and you can just still relax in that. So it's a good feeling as well. So that's my number 3 for you.
Good job, buddy. Alright, holding on?
Yep.
Cool.
This is what I personally like to use, the panniers.
Now obviously everyone is different when it comes to handles and how they want the person to hold on to. Some people don't have any handles and the passenger just holds on to the rider. Me personally, I don't like that. I don't like the feeling of someone holding me and potentially pulling me. But more importantly, the kids have only got small arms, so they won't be able to reach around me. So yeah, I've got the Love belt, which has a set of handles, and you can either have it so the handles to my rear, kind of like my kidney area, or you can spin the belt round and they're in front, kind of 10 and 2 to my centre. So it gives them the options of kind of being close behind or further in front. And then secondly is the panniers. So we've got the Lone Rider moto bags, and they've got carrying handles on top, which perfectly are situated for Jakey to use as second handles if he wants, because it kind of gives him that freedom of different locations of holding on. Point 4, communication. Me and Zoe, we've both got the Senna 50S's, and it makes our rides more enjoyable. And when it comes to passengers, I think it's something that is a must-have. Whether you get a cheap Chinese set, because they don't need to travel massive distances, because obviously the person's sat on the back of the bike, or whether you get some high-quality comms kit, it's a must. Having the ability just to talk to the kids, make sure they're alright, make sure they're not falling asleep, they're paying attention, they're still holding on. Back in the day where you're having to shout between the rider and the passenger just to try and understand what's going on was an absolute nose. So yeah, having the ability to talk to each other for me is a massive plus. Jakey, how do you find having the comms in your ears?
I find it way better, because normally like the sound of the engine just like takes rid of all the sound you can hear around you, and you can just use it and it feels really good. like talk to other people, so you're not really that bored.
Okay, so then point number 5, for me personally, on the big GSA, I do have the Lone Rider 57 litre back box. That gives 2 things. 1, me a little bit of peace of mind that he's not going to fall off the back, and 2, it gives him that peace of mind that he can lean back, he can rest, and he doesn't have to be so tense and like tight, trying to hold on and try and make sure he stays on the bike. He can just kind of relax a little bit, and he's got something to push back against and just enjoy the ride more. Jakey, do you use the back box, or is it just...
I use it all the time.
Yeah.
When we're riding. I mean, a second time, but it's a good feeling. Because
Yeah.
your back, it's quite soft. If you got like a back thing, your back as well.
Yeah, so the box itself has got a nice padded pad. It's got a nice backrest pad on it, and also where you've got your spinal back protector, that's another little bit of softening to it. Yeah, for me it's definitely a good thing to have on, and also it can carry all the stuff you need when you get to the stop. Alright mate, you can jump off now.
Yep.
Just stand up. Swing your leg round.
Sorry.
That's alright. Don't need to apologise mate. All good?
Yes.
Number 6 then is doing short rides, just like we've done there. We've done probably 20-25 minutes, and we've pulled over already just to have a little break, because like I said, this is Jacob's only second time on the bike, so I want him to not be too fatigued and kind of worn out by it. I want him to enjoy it still. So yeah, this is why we've kept it short, sweet and simple. Have a nice little breather, especially because of the heat. It's quite hot in it.
Extremely hot. My legs very sweaty.
Sweaty and muggy. Stopped, got in some shade, taken off the gear, taken off the helmets more importantly, and we're just gonna have a little breather.
Yeah. Number 7 is still... Oh god, I forgot. Number 7, riding to the passenger's enjoyment. Personally, I quite liked it today. Very good. Speeds were okay. That's what you gotta do. Make sure your passenger is quite comfortable with the speed. And like the swaying around. That's what they gotta keep in mind as well.
You having fun back there, mate?
Yeah.
Good.
Zoom into the hand. The water.
Yeah, so jumping on the back of what Jacob said then, is as the rider, when I took out Charlie and Jacob for the first time, Charlie preferred or liked the speed. Jakey was a little bit more reserved. So I then just tailor how I ride when I've got each of them on. Like, I want them to enjoy it, I want them to have fun, I want them to want to come on the bike more in the future. I don't want to scare them to the point where they don't want to come on, because I've then failed, and I like being able to do this. It's really nice. It's just say a couple of times now we've done with the boys, and hopefully we'll do many more journeys, and we'll do some trips and tours and some camping. Like, this opens up the extra things that we can do just with us or as a family. So yeah. Making sure they enjoy it every time is kind of paramount for me.
Are you gonna yawn?
So making it fun. Number 8, I know it's contradictory because we don't have one in front of us, but is making the stops fun. Whether that be going for an ice cream down the seafront, if it's cold, like if it's warm, if it's a little bit colder, going to get a bowl of chips or something. Just enjoying the breaks. This one likes his Costas. He's got an expensive taste. Thank you, Zoe. It brings it back to them enjoying the bike ride, but also when we get somewhere, having a destination to go to. Ice cream usually wins, doesn't it? Yeah,
because we got an ice cream last time.
We did.
First time. It was a very good one, but sadly, where was it that was shut?
As we went down to West Bay, we were going to go to Helmet City. I didn't realise they shut on Mondays, so they were shut. But doesn't matter. We still went and got ice cream.
Yes.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Lastly, then, number 9 is making sure that they've got the right level of gear and kit. So we actually borrowed our kit from Mart for the first ride to make sure they enjoyed riding before we then went and committed to buying. So boys, both of them loved it, and so then we went yesterday down to J&S And we spent ages in there trying all different kit, making sure everything was fitted and works and is the right size, but also has a little bit of growing room in it, because obviously kids grow all the time.
Yeah, these trousers quite loose, but they're good.
Yeah, that's because you took off the shoulder straps.
Yeah, I don't really fancy.
Well, now you wish you had them on, didn't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, trying to have something that's enough growing room so we get a little use out of it, but decent fitting and good quality as well. So yeah, I'm glad we've done that. I mean, I could have always done with a new helmet, but instead they've got full gear, which is good.
Yeah. You've got like 8 helmets.
Yeah, but I can only wear one at a time, and I retire them when they get to a certain point.
Yeah, you've got a little bug on your back.
And I dropped my helmet, so it's time for a new helmet. Fact, not opinion.
Time for a new helmet, guys. Time for a new helmet. That's it for today. If you find it useful, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.
Good job, buddy. But yeah, like, subscribe, and plenty more videos with this little melon and his brother coming on the channel. Till the next one, ride safe. Great job.
Bye, y'all.